Hello there, everybody, and welcome to week 4 of BuckIRL. I'm K-Bot. I'm joined by Vero, just like it used to be in the different world of what was that, 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, it sounds
However
about
long
right.
ago that was.
It
Uh,
feels so long ago now.
yeah, the days definitely all join together. Um, Days definitely all run together. But how have online classes been treating you?
Uh, I've just been on Zoom, chatting everybody up, trying to become the most popular kid in my E class, but
There
it's
you
not
go.
working that well. But
Oh, rip.
yeah, I know. But
What, you
other
mean
than
like
that,
those gamer skills don't like
no, they don't
translate?
transfer very well. Yeah, I can mute and unmute my mic pretty good, and I can screen share pretty stellarly.
Well, that's good. Um, so the funny thing is I am a little bit in the middle of an exam right now, and I'm just hopping on the mic to commentate this one match, and then it's going to be right back to that exam. So that's always fun. But we are going to hop into this week 4 match, and we're getting started right away now. This is going to be Cloud Fine versus. You would think I'd have the teammates pulled up. Quick Chat isn't toxic. So it looks like we've got Cloud Fine in the blue and Quick Chat isn't toxic in the orange here as we get underway in this game. Both these teams are currently sitting towards the top of the standings in BuckIRL, so they're definitely in the playoff hunt. As a reminder, it's the top 4 teams that move on to playoffs, and we'll take a little bit more of a look at that after we take care of this match first.
Yeah, Quick Chat isn't toxic. It's currently sitting at the number 1 seed, and Cloud Fine is at the number 3 seed. But number 2 and number 3 may be tied. I'm not 100% sure. But right now, it's just a little bit of a back and forth. A demo coming out, but Easy unable to, or not. It may not have been Easy getting in the shot, but the ball is able to go back to the blue side, and it's just a little bit of a back and forth currently.
Ball in the corner. There was a double commit a little bit ago by Cloud Fine. Not really quite the connection that Chinchilla was hoping for. So now he's just going to send it back the other way. But Mama's going to be right up to send this up into the corner. High isn't quite going to be able to make contact. That's going to fall right into J Broman Dude. I love that name. J Broman Dudes.
I'm sticking to Dude.
Sticking to Dude, that's fair. It can be a little bit more of a mouthful to say. Champion, though, has a shot here. That one's going to go in as the defender wasn't quite able to set one away. And Quick Chat isn't toxic, going to go up 1-0.
He was able to sneak it after that unlucky touch by Cloud Fine. But yeah, able to put 1 up on the board. So 1 for Quick Chat, 0 for Cloud Fine currently. Got about 3:35 left in the match as the ball moves down towards Quick Chat side. Champion gonna move it down to the center of the field, but it looks like Chinchilla and Mamba are gonna try and just reject it and move it back towards the other side. It looks like
on the back heel. Is it gonna go in? What? By the contact? All right, there it is. Easy. Gonna be able to pick that one up. That ball sitting on the goal line. You could tell there that was kind of a recipe for disaster on the side of Quick Chat. All 3 of those cards were just sitting right in front of the goal, kind of not moving, kind of on their heel, caught off guard.
And Chinchilla was literally on his back.
Yeah. All it took was 1 member of Cloud Fine to sneak 1 up, and we are all tied up now, 2 minutes into this game. But another shot coming in from Dude, and that is an impressive angle to be able to find on that ball. A nice redirect to send that one to the right side of the net.
Yeah, 50-second goal off kickoff. Pretty, we're getting a lot of goals now in this last, 30 seconds. It's 2-1 now as we get off to another kickoff here. Easy and Chinchilla go up against another, and then Gotts is able to get the shot off the wall, but Mamba's going to try and move it back towards blue side, is able to get it over Easy, and the ball continues to the corner of blue side as Mamba tries to get a tap, unable to do so, but Champion is able to try and move it over to the center for a pass to Chinchilla. Chinchilla able to get it. He moves it to the corner and is able to pull off the shot.
An impressive little team play here coming in from the side of Quick Chat isn't toxic, but also a little bit more of a fake. Caught J Broban Dude a little bit off guard. We'll be tied up now at 2-2. Just nearing the halfway point in this game. For what it's worth, I know you guys can't see this right now, but the team that is Quick Chat Isn't Toxic is actually using Quick Chat a little bit. A nice double touch attempt there coming in from Chinchilla. But I just found it funny that this team is actually playing on brand. They are using the Quick Chat, just in case any of you were. Now looks like breakaway attempt for Chinchilla, but that one's going to get swatted away by J Broman. And now Easy's going to go for the long clear back to the opposing corner. That'll be picked up by Mama. The challenge coming in from Easy is going to send this ball high as Easy tries to put it down to one of his teammates. That's not quite going to work for the time being. And so ball kind of trading back and forth a little bit here. Looks like Mamba's going to go for the shot on neck, looking for the dunk, but isn't going to be able to find that. And now the offensive again returns for Cloud Fine. We'll see if they can put one away. That one was almost off target, but just able to find the right part of the corner to hit the post and go in.
Yeah, Easy. Really, he got that block for the goal, was able to move it down the field, and was able to give that ball over to Stugitz, or you say his name, but he was able to pull out and get that goal. So good on Easy and Stugitz.
We'll go with Stugitz, I guess. Cloud Fine is going to go up 3-2 now, but an opportunity perhaps coming out for Quick Chat as that one pops up the air for Stugitz right off of the hood of his car. Chinchilla with the opportunity here, going to take this one up, but doesn't have the boost quite to follow it up. J Broman Dude is going to be the one to send that away from the backboard. Now trying to get this one downfield, right to the hands of Easy. Going for the demo attempt now, has to play with a corner. Chinchilla's going to be there in order to send that ball away, right back into this corner as Cloud Fine continues playing around the ball. They're threatening another goal. They want to try to extend their lead a little bit more here. A long ball just goes a touch high for J Broman Dude and this Cloud Fine offense.
Yeah, Cloud Fine is really playing on the offensive here. Quick Chat having two people in the goal, just trying to play on the defensive, and it looks like it's working out for him currently as the ball moves towards Cloud Fine goal, but Easy able to get the save from Champion shot attempt. J Broman Dude trying to get a tap on this ball, but Chinchilla is going to move it up onto the wall. Going to do a little bit of an air dribble to a pass. Stu gets able to get a tap onto it, but Mamba is able to continue to move it down blue side field as Easy knocks it back to orange side. Easy looking for a rebound or bounce off the backboard. Champion just unable to get it, or Mamba I think was Mamba got the.
Mamba on the save, or Mamba on the shot. J Broman Dude able to send that one away just in the nick of time, able to prevent the perhaps double commit error to an extent from Cloud Fine. But now 10 seconds left to go, and Quick Chat Isn't Toxic is forced in a do or die, at least for game one position. A little bit of miscommunication there as now a double commit comes out, but that's not going to be it. They'll have one last opportunity here, but the ball is on their side of the field. Champion has to dive in there for the ball, pop it up the air. Mamba doesn't quite have the boost to continue putting touches on that necessary, and Cloud Fine is going to go ahead to take game one.
Yeah, I wasn't able to get that last tap. Went a little too forward, but good on him. That was pretty, like, in the beginning, it was pretty slow, but once it ramped up quick. It was, what was it? It was like, it was 0-0 for probably the first, like, 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, and then once goals start pouring in, they start pouring in, like, I think it was, like, 2-2, at least, like, a minute from then. But good on for both teams. I'm excited to see what's going to come in for the next couple of games.
Definitely excited to see where this series goes. The other you know what the other thing I like? I like all the members of Cloud Fine getting involved. Each one of them has a goal, and I really don't feel like there's a lot of discrepancy in a lot of the times. You don't see like one player going for all the shots or something like that. They're definitely spreading those things out, and they're definitely able to all put one or put a couple on target when it counts the most. Cloud Fine always getting involved, but we'll see exactly what Quick Chat Isn't Toxic can do in order to turn this series back around. This is game 2 and a best of 5. We'll see if they can do it here as we start for the opening kickoff.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what Quick Chat can pull out here, because that game, although Cloud Fine did win, it was pretty close. So, like, I'm expecting this series to go. Oh my god, the demo coming out from Easy, and J Broman Dude able to pull off the goal with the assist from Easy. Look at this, Mamba gets the tap on it. J Broman Dude able to get it in as Chinchilla gets absolutely exploded. Is that an animal cruelty? I think so.
I think that sounds like animal cruelty. Let's maybe not use that phrase, but in any event, 15 seconds in, Cloud9 going to find their first goal and perhaps looking to continue some of the momentum that they were building up on the last game. We'll see if QuickChat and Toxic can find a response for this now as this ball finds the corner. Champion now trying to send this around, but Easy's going to swat it back away. Chinchilla's there to kind of get another ball lobbed towards the net. That one's going to go up in the air. Champion going to send one high as well. Going to fall right back into the wheels of Chinchilla, and now sending this back around into the corner, trying to get it around, but doesn't have any boost in order to work with the ball here, and that's going to fall right back to the members of Cloud9, and they're looking to clear this one back downfield.
Corner to corner, Stu gets able to get a shot off the backside of his car, unable to follow through with it, while almost in a good position for QuickChat, but no players on. Yeah, all players are unable to actually take advantage of it, but Stu gets trying to move the ball down the field as Mamba and J-Broman Dude go up against one another. Ball in the corner.
In a lot of cases. Sorry. We might have a shot here. Not quite. That one's not going to come completely on target. He's just going to send us back the other direction. But Mamba now finds the top corner of the net right over J-Broman Dude. I was about to say that these teams are extremely even. They're definitely going pushing the ball at the same speed and everything. This is honestly like a really interesting one to watch here, going back and forth. So going to be interesting to see where the rest of this tied ball game goes now. 90 seconds in, we are tied at 1. The other thing is we're also seeing a handful of scoring opportunities. I think offense is certainly the forte for both these teams, as Stugos is able to find one. Unfortunately, the clear not coming out from the side of QuickChat and Toxic on that one.
Yeah, he was able to, he got in. He got that right angle right away. Stu gets able to just find the right moment at the right time. Able to get that goal. What was that? I mean, kickoff just happened. So that was a pretty quick goal for him. Able to bring it up to 2-1 for Cloud9. Another demo coming out.
As a demo, there's not really anyone that can follow it up. Mamba's going to be trying to keep this on the offensive for QuickChat and Toxic, but we're going to see this ball roll back to the midfield. Stugo's going to send this to the orange corner. Up in the air, Chinchilla's going to try to work with this, but doesn't fully look like they have the boost necessary to do anything. J-Broman Dude's going to wait for the response and easily able to send that one up in the air. Again, love this back and forth. Mamba for the shot. That's going to send away by Stugos for the time being. Champion now following this up, and all these members of Cloud9 clumped in front of the goal. You don't typically like to see that, because even though you would expect there to be less holes in the defense, oftentimes that's where you find those holes, is when all of those members are sitting right in front of the net. We're about halfway through this game now. Of course, Cloud9 up 2-1, and we'll see if they can get out of this offensive. Doesn't quite look like it, as a long clear heads back to the blue corner. Both these sides are going to have to be forced to reset.
Yeah, it's pretty, like, it's just being sent to each corner. Oh my god, and everybody misses the ball, and Mom was able to get that slow goal. Man, I wasn't expecting a goal once I started speaking, but yeah, Mom able to get it after, I think, Chinchilla didn't get it, and J-Broman Dude didn't get it, but I'm sure Chinchilla's happy he didn't knock that, because now it's tied up 2-2.
2-2 here. Hate to see that unforced error coming in from Cloud9, but I mean, like, oh, wait a minute, Mamba close on the double touch, but not quite able to find the angle. I mean, that was really high up there. I'd be honestly popping off. That shot was actually made, but nonetheless, now J-Broman Dude on the offensive. Mamba's going to challenge that one, and Champion's going to be able to send this back the other direction over the head of Stugos, and now Easy's one of the last ones back, and it's going to be able to corral this ball nicely right back up. Tied ball game. We'll see which team starts to make the breakaway offensive. I will say that, like I've been saying, we haven't seen a lot of necessarily increasingly large, like, or complicated plays in terms of passing plays or anything. We've seen a lot of solo shots, a couple of errors here or there on the defensive side from both these teams, but there also isn't anything super complicated or complex, or like most of this stuff you can probably see coming, you know?
Yeah, I would agree for the most part. Like, obviously everybody on these teams are very good at this game, but there we go. Mamba coming in with the wall run, or no, his Champion coming in with the wall run, able to get that shot into Cloud9's goal. I was gonna say that was the passing play, so that was good for him, but it looks like everybody's getting nice individual plays. But what were you saying?
I mean, to be fair, when a ball rolls out of the corner like that, you probably don't expect it to go in the goal. That was a little bit of an awkward bounce out of the corner that was able to get that ball in the goal for Quick Chat and Toxic. And now they're the ones in the driver's seat with a minute left to go in this game, being up 1 goal. They can play perhaps a little bit more defensively, but they don't want to get too comfortable, of course, because 1 minute is more than enough time for at least 1 goal, if not 2, to get scored. Now in this game 2, Champion going to try to put another one on the board for Quick Chat as a Toxic. That's going to be sent away, and now Stu goes on his heels a little bit. Easy's going to be able to follow this one up. That's easily fakes it over 1. Champion is going to have the save barely in that top corner. The ball's going to get swatted away, and clutch defensive coming in from the Toxic Quick Chat.
Yeah, easy, but not easy enough to get that goal. He did get the fake, but the ball's going to keep going towards Quick Chat goal. Is he going to get another fake? No, I think they know a little better.
Looking for the mind games with 0 boost. To be fair, looking for the mind games with 0 boost is a little bit difficult to do. We'll see what can exactly happen here as they try to send this ball back the other direction. Chinchilla out of boost on that one, and Mama's going to look for the long clear, but it's just going to let that fall right in front of one of the members of Cloud9, and that will be the end of game 2. We're all tied up in this series 1-1.
And another close game. I mean, I'm blanking now, but was last game 2-1?
3-2, I think.
3-2. Oh, so another 3-2 game. I mean, both of these games have been pretty close. And I mean, once again, like, other than like, I mean, the goals are still pretty spread out. Like, nobody's like the I don't know, like kind of like the main character of each team. Everybody's just kind of like putting in their own and are able to like pull off these plays that actually are able to give their team the lead. So it's good to see from both teams these types of plays and all these goals coming out, because like the shots on both teams are pretty. I mean, other than like Mamba and Easy clearly having like the most amount of shots, but like when watching the game, I mean, it's pretty spread out for how much like each member is actually putting in for their team. I'm not sure what I'm really going on for here, but you know what I mean. They're doing good.
These players certainly aren't afraid to try to put plays on the ball in order to put those balls in the back of the net. That's interesting. I just got a notification that the server went down for maintenance. Let's try to remake that lobby. Absolute worst case scenario, we're gonna go for a little bit of a break. I don't know exactly what that was all about, but
I haven't seen that before.
I definitely have not seen that one before.
And I was not expecting it right now.
This is interesting.
If it's actual maintenance, that'll be unfortunate because we've done this at like the same time.
That would be rather unfortunate. Well, while we figure this out a little bit, why don't we take a look at some of the other matches around the league to see where those stand right now. Of course, it is week 4, and actually, we are currently watching the only match that has yet to finish. Most of the other matches got started a little bit earlier. So, Casey, why don't you, do you have the bracket up? Why don't you go ahead and read us those results?
Give me 1 second. I wasn't really expecting this, so I may not be
to be fair, none of us were completely expecting this.
All right, just going down the line of these games. Oh, is everything coming?
Maybe we just got a weird error.
Oh, well, it's already going, and there's 4 minutes left, and Quick Chat has 1 goal over Cloud9 with 0 right now. Mamba with a goal and an assist from Chinchilla. But I guess we're just going to continue with this game. Into the corner of Quick Chat, the ball is currently bouncing back and forth. The ball moves down to the center of Cloud9 goal. Roman Dude able to knock it away. The ball is going to go over to Chinchilla, but Easy is able to knock that block away.
Sorry about those technical difficulties, but nonetheless, hopping right on into this one. As Velro mentioned, of course, Quick Chat and Toxic is up 1-0, but Easy is going to be able to tie that one up off of that rebound a nice little down pass. I'm actually curious to see who exactly was the last one to hit this. Looks like neither of those members of Quick Chat and Toxic connected with the ball. That just bounced right off the backboard, and an easy point-blank shot for Easy to go ahead and put away. And now we're all tied up here in this game.
Yeah, I would say we are seeing like a decent amount of goals where it's just you just see one person mess up or just not hit the ball, and it sucks, but that's usually just what's been happening here. Other than I'm not gonna take away from all the really sick goals that we have been seeing, but it's just unfortunate when that does happen. But it is 1-1 tied up for Quick Chat and Cloud9 currently, as the ball is going to move towards Quick Chat's side. Easy able to get the tap to the center of the goal. Mamba able to knock it away, so J-Bro Mandude cannot get the easy tap and goal.
Long clear back the other direction now as Easy sends that one to the corner. Chinchilla looking to challenge, isn't quite going to be able to do so. And now J-Bro Mandude up this ball looking for the double touch, not going to be able to find it. A nice little kick there from Stugas, but it's not going to be able to find it back in the net. Champion now looking for this to send back the other direction. Easy's going to be able to swat that one away with 0 boost in the tank. Stugas not be able to make contact. J-Bro Mandude is going to be there to follow this one up. And so this ball, wait a minute. Okay, Easy was there to clean out one up. We might have seen the same thing there as Chinchilla was starting to approach that ball, but nonetheless 1-1, and we have just about 2 minutes left to go in this game. As you're mentioning, handful of unforced errors on the defensive that we've seen here coming in from both these teams, but hopefully those can get a little bit more cleaned up. In some cases, the scoreless games are the most tense games because you always see the saves, and you always expect those saves to come out. Shot coming in from Champion is going to get sent away by Stugas, but would definitely like to see a little bit more of that play style, and we're starting to get a little bit of a glimpse of it now.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit more intense. Easy able to get the bounce off the wall, but Chinchilla able to stop it from going in. J-Bro Mandude gonna move it over to Easy, but Champion able to get another block. Stugas moving into the corner. Chinchilla with a missed touch. Mamba able to do the 50-50 J-Bro Mandude as the ball moves down towards Cloud9 territory. Ball currently just sitting at the center, but it's going to go off the top of the Cloud9 goal. As Champion looking for, trying to bring pride to his name, but is unable to do so. Not able to get that goal, but still tied up right now. Ball's looking a little back and forth currently as Easy's knocking it away from his goal.
1 minute left to go in this game, in this all-important game 3. You want to try to get ahead in the series here because at that point, then your opponent's going to have to win 2 games in a row in order to come back. And right now, we haven't seen either team on a win streak. Of course, they are both 1-1 in the game. So the shot coming in, run Easy, is it enough? It will be. That one just barely finding the corner of the net, and the defensive side isn't quite fully there for Quick Chat. Isn't Toxic got caught a little bit off guard, but the opposite corner shot. And now Cloud9 going to go up a goal with 35 seconds remaining.
Yeah, unfortunate by Mamba, but now it's 2-1 advantage for Cloud9 right now. Ball currently in the corner of Quick Chat, but Champion trying to move it down. Looks like Easy's trying to move it towards the goal. Is Stugas able to bring this to 3-1? Doesn't look like it, but J-Bro Mandude wants to bring it back for a pass to Easy. Easy able to take advantage of it and get that goal, bringing this to a 3-1.
Unfortunately, it was actually a rather good play there coming in from Cloud9, able to set that one up on the backboard for Easy to just able to come on in and tap that in again from more of a point blank range. And again, a handful more of missed connection from the side of Quick Chat and Toxic, but sometimes, it happens. Sometimes when you're in those pressure situations, they're looking to put another one on target here, but that one's getting sent away by Easy, and that's all she wrote for this game. Cloud9 going to go up 2-1 in this series. Might take one for the road, not going to be able to in this case. The ball hits the ground. But as I mentioned, Cloud9 now poised to take this series, sitting at 2-1 in this best of 5.
Yeah, that last goal. That's what I want to see more of, is that just bounce off the backboard, multiple people participating in the play, able to just, they were already in the lead with 2-1, but just to kind of cement it even more, Cloud9 was able to bring the 3-1 just in that last 17 seconds. So it's what you like to see, and I'm hoping we get to see more plays like that in the next game or 2 games, depending on how these games go.
Yeah, and you know, part of it was also the relentless nature of, you know, shot after shot. If you're able to be right there whenever your opponent blocks the ball, or right there whenever the ball falls off the backboard, or whatever the case is, in a lot of cases, if you can keep that pressure up, you'll be more likely to make your opponent or force your opponent to make some of those mistakes, or it'll be a little bit harder for your opponent to react as well if you can just be a little bit quicker to the ball. And I think that's what we saw in this last goal from Cloud Fine. We'll see if they can keep that up. We'll see if Quick Chat and Toxic can try to find themselves not in that situation. We haven't really seen a lot of that play style so far in this game from either. But we'll see if Quick Chat and Toxic has a response. They have to win the next two in order to take the series, whereas Cloud Fine only needs one more game in order to take this match. So far, both of these, or Cloud Fine sitting at 3-0, and Quick Chat and Toxic also sitting at 3-0. So both these teams looking to try to keep going now, as Mamba is able to find an early goal here in this game for Quick Chat and Toxic. Definitely the foot they want to start on.
Yeah, definitely coming in with the Mamba mentality, with bringing in that goal in the first 13 seconds of the game. We're going to come in with this next tip-off advantage for Chinchilla, but just going to be a little bit of a back and forth between, I missed the names, but just a little bit of back and forth between Quick Chat and Cloud Fine. Right now moving towards blue side goal. Stu gets unable to get the tap, but Easy able to clean it up for him. Mamba trying to get another tap, but 3 men and the goal makes it so it's a little harder to get a goal during that type of situation. Chinchilla trying to get a tap out of there. Mamba able to get it out and moves it towards blue side.
Unfortunate misconnection there for the side of Quick Chat and Toxic, as now this ball continues to going to the blue side, but Easy's going to be able to send this one back the other direction. Mama's going to be given the air to be credited for the save. 60 seconds into this one so far, and we're starting to see a little bit more time that the ball has spent on the side of, or on this orange side, as we're starting to see a little bit more pressure mounting from Cloud Fine. Unfortunately, Stu gets out of bush, boost to push that one away, and Easy's going to be able to come up with a touch, but it's not going to be enough. Chinchilla able to put that one away for Quick Chat and Toxic, going up 2-0, and this is the only second 2-goal lead that we have seen so far in this series.
Yeah, I gotta feel bad for J Broman, dude, because it looked like he was about to knock that out, but unable to do so. But yep, only 2-goal lead we have seen so far, which just shows how good this series has been. But now it moves over to the corner of Quick Chat, looking for a bounce to Stugat. Unable to do so, but did Chinchilla just pull it out? He pulled that out and was able to get the shot, even though it looked like it was all in Cloud Fine's favor for just a moment.
We know that's one of the things is if you're trying to play a little bit more aggressive, you can be more susceptible to plays like that, or breakaway plays that we haven't seen again so far in this set. But able to put one away there is Chinchilla, and for Quick Chat and Toxic, and now 3-0 in this game so far. Cloud Fine, what are you doing? You've been doing so well so far in this series, keeping things so close, but now things are starting to get out of hand. Good news for them is they do have 2 games, so they could just kind of throw this away, but now J Broman, dude, looking for the shot, it's not going to be able to find that, and instead send it over to the corner, try to play a little bit more freestyling game, but he is going to sneak one right past the 2 defenders of Quick Chat and Toxic, putting them on the board 2 minutes into this game.
Yeah, able to get that tap on the side. Champion, I believe, unable to get it, just not fast enough. It was gonna go in either way. He had to try and actually get a stop there, but yeah, they were able to sneak that goal in. Now 3-1 in favor of Quick Chat, but at least Cloud Fine is now on the board. Champion trying to get a quick goal right off tip-off, unable to do so, but still in blue territory as Easy knocks it down towards orange side.
Looks like both these teams starting to try to find a little bit more of their grooves, going for a little bit more of these faster plays. Chinchilla going to try to send one towards the net, but that one is going to be a touch wide. Now Easy going to pop it over Mamba and looking for the net. That one's going to be sent back to the side by Champion. The challenge coming up from Stugus. The ball's going to go way up high in the air, and Stugus is out of boost, so he's going to be forced to retreat here, trying to put a play on the ball, but Easy is there. Man, every time I think there's no one in sight, Easy just comes out of nowhere and whacks the ball. And this ball, an unfortunate own goal, extending the lead for Quick Chat and Toxic.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't an own goal. All right, it looked like it might have been an own goal because of how slowly that ball rolled into the net.
Yeah,
but impressive stuff from
it's a
Chin
fair mistake. I wasn't sure, but yeah, it's unfortunate. But Quick Chat able to pull 4 scores now over Cloud Finds 1. Ball, just like the rest of this game, has been in the blue territory for the most part. Ooh, almost a shot from Easy, but Jay Broman, dude, saying, no, we're putting up this other goal. No matter what, we still have 2 minutes. We have a chance. Man, Champion, it was Champion and somebody else unable to get that block, but unfortunate, but it is now 2-4 for Cloud Fine.
You know, that's one of those situations where those double commits will really come back to get you. In that case, there was just no one back in order to send the ball, next ball coming in away, and that will be the ball that goes to the back of the net. As you mentioned, 2 goals behind right now, Cloud Fine, and they're on the defensive, trying to keep this up. The pressure coming in from Quick Chat isn't toxic, but they're not able to find a ball on net. There's a shot. Stu goes just able to pop that one up in the air to hit the crossbar and send it away from the net. But now the pressure's continuing to come through. That's a double commit, perhaps even a triple commit here. But the ball is not going to fall in a favorable possession for Quick Chat isn't toxic. Falling in front of the net, but that'll be right in front of the other 3 members of Cloud Fine, and Easy going to be sending that one away for the save there. The demolition comes in, and now an empty net. Champion able to look through the ground pinch to put that one away.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about how we talked about how we've seen like 3 people in the net all this time, but now we just keep seeing just like either an empty net or just like a slow tap into the net that could be stopped by a defender. But just unfortunate for Cloud Fine right now. But I think they just got to be playing. I mean, they've been playing defensive pretty much this entire game, but Quick Chat has just been coming out to play just with this relentless aggression right now. And yeah, I mean, I don't really think it's very possible for Cloud Fine to come back right now. I'm not going to say no, but there's 50 seconds left on the clock, and Quick Chat currently has a 3-point lead right now.
Never say never, but time is certainly running out if you are Cloud Fine, and Cloud's time is about to run out even more, but Easy can come up with the save there. The offensive pressure, though, and the momentum is on the side of Quick Chat and Toxic. Jay Broman going to try to win them a little bit more room, but I'm almost going to pop this one right back up in the air. Double commit coming in from Cloud Fine, but there's no one quite there to capitalize. But Quick Chat isn't toxic, and now for 23 seconds left to go in this match, it is pretty much over if you are Cloud Fine. Just take the next couple of seconds as a breather, mentally reset for this next game. Mamba looking for one for the road. That one's going to go a touch wide as the demolition also comes out. The little air pinch is not quite going to work for this side of Quick Chat isn't toxic. We're just kind of screwed around here, killing time, and Quick Chat isn't toxic gonna win that one in rather convincing fashion, 5-2 overall. Like I mentioned, Cloud Fine needs to take a mental reset, and we'll see exactly where the series goes.
It was definitely way more convincing than all the other matches. Mostly because we've only seen like 1-point leads, and then Cloud Fine, I mean, they got their 2 goals, but their 2 goals were, I believe, fairly close to each other. But then after they got their second one, we didn't really see much from them after that. Actually, we saw more goals from Quick Chat after that. But yeah, I mean, I think for them in that last little, like, I don't know, minute or so of that match, they just need to like reevaluate how they're playing and then just kind of work on how they can move into this next game to see how they can actually win this series and win out overall, because it is now currently tied for a 2-2 in this series between Cloud Fine and Quick Chat.
I mean, here's the thing overall right now. In that last match, I mean, one of the stats that I always think would be the most interesting that unfortunately we don't really have access to is the amount of time that the ball spends on either side of it. Because that definitely shows how much offensive pressure goes back the other direction. So it's definitely, I feel like that's one of those things that you can definitely start to see a little bit more of who has more momentum, who has more offensive pressure on the whole, and who can really move forward with that. As you mentioned, this series is 2-2. We're heading to Game 5 in this Week 4 match. The team that loses this will be handed their first loss. The team that wins this will be the only team in the league right now to remain undefeated. with only one more week to play. I don't have time right now to do all the mathematics behind it. That would almost secure themselves the spot for playoffs later in the season.
Yeah, no matter what, they definitely want the #1 seed. So I think both teams really want to come out to play right now, definitely in this last game of this series. So we're going to see, at least with the plays right now, it looks a little bit more of a back and forth, but I can't wait to see how this game turns out, because it's either going to be super, super aggressive, like how we've seen from our other series that we've had, or it's going to be more defensive and a low score match.
Starting to warm up a little bit more. They're starting to get a little bit more aggressive. We'll see if that fully comes through here, but a minute so far in this game and still rather scoreless. No one's really committed to being on the offensive side all the time, which is kind of been trading back and forth for the time being. He's just going to go for this shot over Champion. We'll see if Stugas can follow, but it doesn't quite look like it until it's send this one back the other direction. Now in the blue corners, this one's going to fall right on top of Easy's hood, going to send it to the opposite corner. Champion trying to move on, but difficult to do with both boost. Ball's getting sent back out to Chinchilla. Easy able to put a touch on it to quell that momentum for the time being. The long clear not coming in for the side of Cloud9. Now, quick shot, that's a document going the other direction, but Stugas is going to be sitting right in front of this goal. Don't quite think this is going to work out for inside of QuickChat for the time being. They're still maintaining a little bit more of this presence on the blue side of the field. We'll see if they can keep this up for much longer.
Yeah, QuickChat is I mean, this is more like the QuickChat isn't toxic that we've seen from the last game. I mean, it's just the ball was constantly on the blue side. I mean, every time it looks like Cloud9 bounces it back, QuickChat just comes back. But as I say that, Easy's able to get it off the backboard, pass to himself, and is able to knock it into the goal. Even had Champion on the defense, and I believe Mamba was coming in from the side, but not fast enough. Don't know if he didn't have enough boost, but able to put up a goal, and Cloud9 able to go up 1-0, even though it looked like QuickChat was looking pretty aggressive in that first 2 or so minutes.
It doesn't take long for the momentum to change when it's Rocket League. All it takes is one touch, one 50-50 to go your direction, and that could end in a goal. We'll see if that can kind of continue here for Cloud9, or if QuickChat can turn it around. It looks like they're looking to do that here, but going back up in the air for the ball, and now the ball falling into the corner. Easy going to send this away, so Champion can't quite put a touch into the net. And now halfway through this game, and not so many goals that we've been seeing come out of both of these teams, or at least so much in perhaps our other games. And it looks like maybe these teams are starting to play a little bit more conservative. They definitely don't want to give this match up.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable too. That's why I was saying, like, it's either going to be super aggressive, or it's going to be people want to be a little more cautious of what they're doing. Because, I mean, they are going for the #1 seed right now, so it's definitely not something you want to throw away right now. Ball is going to be a little bit of in a back and forth right now, but Mamba trying to move it down to blue side. Cloud9 probably hoping they can move it towards the other side without this aggression from QuickChat, like we have seen from this game and the last game. Ball able to get knocked over, but JBroman dude unable to get the shot, as it is knocked away by QuickChat is not toxic.
Easy up in the air, but that's going to be an easy, a little soft clear coming in from Mamba. And now it looks like QuickChat is looking to keep this pressure up. Chinchilla's looking for the ball, but isn't going to be able to find it. Now Champion in the corner, going to try to dive this one in, and that's going to be the double commit coming in from Cloud9. They'll probably going to be able to get away from it for the time being. JBroman now up for the ball, and Mamba going to send this one back over to Champion, looking for the pass. Is able to find it, but perhaps not quite the exact angle that they were looking for to put the best play on the ball. No one's quite there to capitalize on that little pass, and so this momentum shifting back to the side of Cloud9. They're only one member back. Easy's going to try to send this one to the floor, but no one's going to be there for Cloud9. 42 seconds remain now in this game. QuickChat isn't toxic. Really want to put a ball in this net to tie it up.
Ooh, that almost looked like it was about to go in. I was about to say, if I'm Cloud9, I do not want this ball over here. I mean, they can defend all day. They can do what they want, but this is 24 seconds left. It looks like Easy's going to go for the knock, but staying in the corner of Cloud9 as Chinchilla comes in, trying to get the bounce off the backboard to a teammate. Looks like Easy's able to get the knock away from the goal. Ball staying in the corner of Cloud9. Mamba trying to move it past Easy, but Jabra Mandu able to have his back and is able to move it out. Champion able to move it back towards Chinchilla, but unable to capitalize as all of Cloud9 is there. And the ball is knocked, and it looks like Cloud9 is able to take the series over. Quick Chat is not toxic.
The defense holds for Cloud9 in the lowest scoring game of the series. Game 5 going to them, and they will remain undefeated in BuckIRL regulation play so far this semester. Congratulations to them, and well fought for both teams. As a matter of fact, this could very well be our grand finals match. We'll have to see exactly how these two teams shape up for the next couple of weeks.
What did I say? There was either going to be a lot of goals or not. I should be an analyst. I'm a genius. It's ridiculous.
I mean,
but
does that there are always a lot of goals, or there is not a lot of goals?
You know what? I don't need your knowledge. What I'm trying to say is, good job, Cloud9, on taking this win over Quick Chat. The series was definitely hard fought. It went to 5 games. I feel like every game we have seen has gone to 5 games, but it's really impressive to see how these teams go back and forth, and even impressive for Cloud9 to come back and bring out that victory. And if this does end up being grand finals matchup, I am excited to see it because this is pretty dang close.
What I will say is, if you should be an analyst, then I definitely should be an analyst, because all of the other games today were 3-0 sweeps. Nothing quite as exciting as what we saw today. For a quick recap of the rest of the scores around the league for week 4, Too Fast, Too Furious beat Thicko Mode 3-0. Buckeye Big Yoshi's went up over Flying Buttresses 3-0. Whiff Trio beat FA Scarlet. I believe that was a disqualification on the FA Scarlet. They weren't quite around for the day. And I believe Mr. Clean's Magic Erasers went up 3-0 over Ball Chasers. So excellent play. Looking at our standings moving forward, of course, we have 11 teams right now in the league. Top 4 are going to move on to the semifinal rounds and the playoffs in general. That'll just be a top 4 single elimination bracket, properly seeded with those standings. As you mentioned, you'll want to get that 1 seed because that means you go up against a 4 seed instead of going up against the 2-3 matchup, which might be a little bit tighter and a little bit more interesting to watch. But our standings right now looks like I should actually just report this match right now. Cloud9 won that 3-2, so I get updated standings. That would be useful. Cloud9 going to go ahead and go up 4-0 right now, sitting at the number 1 seed. Then we have 3 teams tied for second place, technically speaking. Too Fast, Too Furious, Quick Chat is Toxic, and Mr. Clean's Magic Erasers, all currently sitting at 3-1. And then we have 5 teams tied at 2-2. And our last 3 teams are tied at 1-3. For more information on the brackets and everything, you can go to go.osu.edu/BuckIRL-SP20. That is the link for our bracket that I just put in the Twitch chat. So definitely interesting stuff to see. And it's going to be really interesting to see how the top of these standings shake out, Boro, as we head to next week, which will be our final week of regulation play.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. I want to see what matchups we're actually going to see because, every time we have casted these games, I've seen the other teams, you'll see them get swept. And then the games that we get are always, I'm pretty sure they've always been 5-game series, which I'm not arguing with. I'm happy about it. But I just hope we get another game like that to finish off the season of regulation play. And then we can move on to semifinals, finals, everything like that with that high intensity that we have been looking at these past weeks.
Well, with that, Vero, of course, always a pleasure casting with you. Hopefully, we will be back here, same time, same place next week for the final week of regulation play for BuckIRL of the spring 2020 semester. Hope some normalcy has been returned to some of your lives. Of course, I am super excited that we are finally back here. BuckIRL being consistent, stable, and broadcast. But for all other events, gaming related at Ohio State. Of course, you can follow us on Twitter at OSUPGC. Join the Discord, discord.gg/Ohio State, for a community of people who know what being online is like. Hopefully, we'll be able to help you out and set you the right direction. But in any event, of course, I've been Kbot. You can probably tell because I also probably sound a little robotic, but nonetheless, we're not going to go into that. It's been a great time, folks. We will catch you all next time. Take care, everybody.